about the Q4 performance this quarter. Mr. Garg, hi, thanks very much for joining in. If I look at your standalone performance for Q4, it's been an overall improvement if you talk about margins, if you talk about revenue, as well as your profit, despite the fact that you had an exceptional gain. So what went right this time?
We started getting into the road sector once again, and we won a hybrid annuity project called Delhi Meerut Expressway. And we became operational. The appointed date took place in the November of 2016, and the revenue started coming in from that project, which has led to the operational growth. If you would notice, our operations have gone, most of the revenue is coming in Q4 from the operations rather than from treasury, which has been the case in past. And hence the operational profits have gone up, which are reflected in our growth in the profit of about 33%.
You're looking to diversify some amount of your business as well into different segments?
As we have been maintaining that we are looking for opportunity, we do have a substantial cash, which is part of it is pre-committed in oil and gas and hybrid annuity projects. But we believe that there is still cash available for us to look at options. We are looking at both TOT model and other options to deploy this cash efficiently. Nothing
in the finance space, such as an NBFC or something like that?
We are not averse to looking at any sector, but at this point in time, there is no decision in terms of which sector we will enter into.
Mr. Garg, what is the core business now? I mean, what are you doing? You've got this one hybrid annuity project. What else are you doing? What are your operational projects?
So, we won this hybrid annuity projects, and then we have been bidding for the hybrid annuity projects, and as we say that we have been not very lucky. We were L2 on 2 bids, substantial bids, but we did not get L1 status. So we will continue to dabble with the hybrid annuity projects, and we believe that there is enough work and there is enough scope for us to grow in that area. We believe that the order books will be about 3,000 crores by the end of the year. So that's one area we would definitely continue with. We are already involved in oil and gas, and as you know that we have 5 blocks, out of which 4 are already discovered in terms of they have already struck oil and gas. So that's something which is going to...
How far are they from commercialization?
About the first one, about 2 years.
And that's a joint venture, right?
All our oil and gas blocks are with joint venture with Adani. So that's we operate through a company called Adani Welspun. So that's where we are.
You have 35%.
We have 35%. Adani has got 65%. So on behalf of the joint venture, I operate that entity.
What is the capex for that?
Going forward, we expect about 200 crores to go into oil and gas sector from Welspun Kitty.
Okay, you mentioned this cash of around 900 crores plus, which you have in your books, or correct me if I'm wrong there, but you have some of it committed. Can you just break up what exactly the commitments are?
It is, in terms of oil and gas, we believe that it will be about 200 odd crores that it will require. We expect about 300 to 400 crores to go into hybrid annuity projects. So we are almost committed to about 500 crores going forward. And we will be left with about 450 to 500 crores in our further deployment plan.
You haven't decided how to deploy that as yet?
Yeah, we are in the process of doing so, which we believe it should soon fructify. We are waiting for TOT model to be announced by the government, and we would look at how the final
which could be probably even diversification of the businesses which you mentioned.
Yeah, it is synergistic for our play because we have been operating and maintaining the roads in past. So TOT model will primarily be a package where you could invest as well as have an efficiency in operation and maintenance, which is absolutely adjacent to our current operations. So we will definitely look actively on that.
You know, I'm on your website, and there's a list of ongoing projects. There are actually many ongoing projects, EPC, BOT, both. These are all, I mean, is this an updated sheet?
I would believe so, but I think most of the, we have got 5 operating boot assets. Couple of them are almost going to be surrendered in next 1 year. One within this financial year and the other one next financial year. 2 of them would survive to about 2026. Then there is a water boot project as well. So, and we have a couple of EPC projects which are at the fag end of their, life cycle. We believe that EPC is not something which we would want to continue with. We've decided that we will not be self executing the projects. We believe that there is enough depth in the market for us to have contractors who align to us. So we will probably become more strategic investors and management in terms of project management, quality assurance, health and safety, and the developmental related operations rather than doing the construction per se.
Okay. All right, Mr. Garg, we're going to leave it on that